Alright, what is going on, guys and ladies out there? This is video number 3 in our training series, as you expected and as I promised you. Ending out the last video, we are going to be covering today the big secret that I've been applying to spend money on advertising, but without doing it out of my pocket, you know, kind of like doing it for free. So, as you see by the title, this is indeed the secret to building your list for free with paid advertising. And I know a lot of you guys are still scared of paid advertising because you don't understand it, you don't get it, you're scared to, you know, spend money. And the reality is, if you want to be a professional, as I've been preaching, you're going to want to do this. We're going to break down some numbers, we're going to break down some examples here. I'm going to share with you some of my personal results just from campaigns and things that I've done recently and before. So it's going to be an exciting time. Close out Facebook, close out all social media, and lock your boyfriend, spouse, significant other in another room. Right, you can keep your dog. I got my dog here. They're our best friends, right? But and same with cats and stuff. They're cool too, but not as cool as dogs. Anyway, getting into it. Obviously, first thing that you need is traffic. We've covered this before. Second thing you need is a capture page. Third thing that's gonna really make this work is an email list. Obviously, you can't get an email list if you don't have traffic or a capture page, but that's what's gonna make you money. Okay, so we talked about the logistics of this a little bit, just very, very briefly, ending out the last video that I sent you yesterday, part 2. And in there, I was talking about how an average decent capture page is going to be converting at 30%, and that's really what you want to aim to. Obviously, if you don't know how to get traffic, you're not going to know the conversion of this sucker here, your capture page. And just to re-jog your guys' memory, a capture page is this beautiful specimen right here, this beautiful mock-up job that I did, where the whole purpose is just to collect a name and an email. That's it. There's no videos, there's nothing crazy. I mean, you could have a video on it, but I don't encourage it. Really, you don't want to distract people or bore people. You just want to get straight to the point and collect their name and email so they can get on your email list. Got it? Cool. Alright, so a decent one of those is going to convert at about 30%. The one I just shared with you, mine is converting at about 28%, so it's close to 30%. I'm still tweaking and testing it, but needless to say, let's say hypothetically you get 100 website visitors, a decent capture page that is converting at 30%. That would mean obviously you're going to get 30 new subscribers. So let's break this down into a monthly process, okay? And this is what we kind of ended off yesterday's video on. So let's say you go out there and you start getting 100 website visitors every single day. You start getting 100 website visitors per day, 30% conversion rate on your capture page. That's going to equate to 30 new email subscribers every single day that get on your email list. That's 30 new people daily asking you about your business, your products, your services, wanting to spend money with you. That's really good. And that's going to equal on a monthly basis about 900 new email subscribers per month. Almost 1,000 people getting on your email list every single month wanting to spend money with you, and you're building a relationship with them. You can't do this door to door. You can't do this with traditional sales. You can't even do this with traditional ways of marketing through radio and TV advertisements. You can't see these numbers. You can't be this authentic. You can't build these types of relationships. So now preaching, obviously that equals here, as you can see on the screen, over 10,000 new email subscribers every single year, guys. This is huge, and this is actually really good. This can make you a multiple 6-figure income. All right, when you know how to work your list. I want to preference that because some people, they'll go buy other people's email lists. They'll go scrape people's emails. You want to build your list from an authentic standpoint, all right? You want to get people who are interested in you, not people who you bought over here and you kind of stole their email over there. That's not authentic. That's not professional marketing and paid advertising, all right? That's not how you actually build out a list professionally, okay? Does that make sense? So this would be 10,000 authentic, real people on your email list every single year that like, know, and trust you specifically. Okay, that's the difference. All right, so let's break this down even more. So let's say you go from 100 website visitors to now you're getting 500 website visitors per day. All right, and your capture page is still converting at an average rate of about 30%. That's really good. Again, you want it to be that way. So if you start getting 500 website visitors every single day to your capture page, that's going to equal 150 new email subscribers every single day getting on your list. That's going to equal in a month 4,500 new email subscribers every single month on your list. And if we break that down into a year-to-year basis, that's pretty much half of 100,000 new email subscribers every single 12 months, every single year. Do you think you'd be able to change your life that way? Do you think some of those people would buy some of your products and services? Absolutely, okay? And this is really where you want to be. This is where, personally, where I'm working towards, and it'll probably take me another month or 2 months to get here, just tweaking and testing some paid ads and free content marketing, but this is what's gonna make you a millionaire. Now, not everyone wants to be a millionaire, and that's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But this is what will literally change your life forever. Okay, forever. When you start getting to these points right here. So now the question that you're probably asking, and you should be asking, is, well, Brando, how do I start getting 100 website visitors per day? How do I start doing that? And then how can I work my way up to getting 500 website visitors per day? Well, you can go out there and you can post on Facebook, on social media, and chances are after a year, after 2 years, you're going to see very, very little results. In fact, you probably won't see any results. Or what you can do is you can be professional in the way you market, and you can start investing into paid marketing like I've been preaching. And this is kind of what this is going to kind of pan out to look like if you do paid advertising the right way, and this is how you're going to be able to make money from it without spending any of your money out of pocket and getting into like crazy debt. All right, so follow me here. Okay, so let's say, and I talked about this briefly in the last video, again repeating myself for the third time, is let's say you have an ad campaign and you're spending $100 per day on this advertising campaign, and let's say the ad is through Instagram influencers, which is one of my favorite, and it's one of the hottest marketing strategies right now on the internet. So you start spending $100 every single day on Instagram. You start from that getting 30 new email subscribers per day on your list, which is going to equal about 900 email subscribers per month, give or take. But the problem is, when you're starting out, you're not going to be able to spend $100 per day, because that's going to cost you at the end of the month $3,000. That's a lot. You're going to go broke, all right? You're not going to be able to do this. And this is where most people are going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to be successful when it comes to advertising. A lot of their problem is, first off, they spend $100 a day on advertising, then they don't even get email subscribers. That's one of the biggest hiccups they have. So they spent $3,000, and sometimes they don't even get any subscribers, okay? I've been there before too, but using this example, let's say this was kind of what your ad campaign was looking like. So knowing that, maybe you're tight on money and you don't have $3,000 a month to spend on ads, how can you do this without spending any of your money out of pocket? Well, how you do this is through what I call a self-liquidating offer, SLO for short, okay? So what this allows you to do, if you look at the purple section over here, guys, stop staring at the blue, okay? Focus with me here. Is when you go out there and you start an advertising campaign for $100 a day, and you're getting 30 new email subscribers per day from that, all right? From those 30 new email subscribers, even if you're not the best at marketing and sending out emails and following up with people, you'll probably get on average 2 or 3 customers. We're going to say 3 customers for this example. And let's say that product is a low ticket item, which is what a self-liquidating offer is. A self-liquidating offer is anything from $1 all the way to $50. All right, yes, I have bad drawing skills. I know, guys. It's Microsoft Paint. It's a pain in the ass to draw. But that's what a self-liquidating offer is going to range around. It's typically a digital product, so it's not a physical product, okay? This can be an ebook. It can be a training course, a membership community, okay? You want it to be a digital product because there's more profit margin there, okay? So let's say this digital product is $50. Well, that would mean if you get 3 customers at $50 a piece, what is your revenue? Well, your revenue is going to be $150. If you don't see the engines turning now in your head, then it should now, because that means you now have made money. You have a $50 profit, okay, and you're spending that $100 ad campaign every single day from your 3 new customers. Does this make sense? So in other words, my friend, you can now build a successful and profitable business online. Again, how are you able to do that? You have a low ticket front end offer, a self-liquidating offer that is anywhere from $1 to $50. I would say $50. Obviously, if you do $1, you're not going to be profitable. All right, so it's $50, and with this example, you get revenue of $150, keeping in mind you're spending $100 a day on advertising, okay? Now, who's funding that advertising? Your customers. Those 3 customers that you're getting on your list are funding that advertising, and at the same time, you're making money. You're making $50 every single day if you were to do this consistently for a month. Now, that's not life-changing income, but that is definitely part-time income, $50 a day, okay? So that's cool, right? Now, whenever you spend money on advertising, you're making more money back. And yes, I'm reading off of the screen. I have this, sectioned out so I can follow it to a T without kind of, rambling off like I tend to do sometimes. So now when you spend money on advertising, you're making more money back. This is how I've been able to spend money on advertising and not spend money out of my pocket, because who's spending the money? It's the revenue I'm generating from those customers I'm getting, from those new email subscribers that I get every single day. Does that make sense, guys? I hope this makes sense. So let's break down another example here. Okay, let's say you start spending $1,000 per day. I know it seems like a lot, okay, but let's say you start spending $1,000 per day on advertising. You start scaling it up from $100 to $1,000. Well, that would mean you start getting 300 new email subscribers every single day, which would equal 30 new customers per day, which would equal $1,500 in revenue for the day, okay? Keep in mind you're spending $1,000 on advertising every single day, right? But your revenue from those 30 new customers, assuming that those customers are buying the $50 product that you have, that first offer you share with them, okay? You get 30 new customers to buy it. It's a low ticket offer. It's something that you can get people to buy really easily because it's not going to cost them an arm and a leg, which is why it's self-liquidating, all right? It liquidates itself. You're not really, you're not supposed to make too much money on your front end offer. And we'll touch base on that in a second here. But you get 30 new customers from that per day. Your revenue is $1,500. That revenue is exceeding your advertising cost that you're spending per day. And on top of that, your profits are $500 a day with this example, which is going to equal $15,000 per month profit every single month if you were to scale up to this point. So again, how do you do this properly? How do you actually do this? And again, with my 6th grade writing, this is how you do it. So there's really 4 things when it comes down to it. I'm going to break these down, then I'm going to share with you guys live examples from myself. The first is you need to have a capture page. You want to make sure that your capture page is converting at least 30%. You want it no less than 30%. It can be 28, 27 bare minimum. If it's at 25, 20, 15, you're losing money, all right? And you're not doing proper marketing. Your capture page probably has too much stuff on it, okay? So you need to have a capture page that is going to convert at least around 30%. Secondly, all right, you need to have a front-end offer, like I discussed, that is self-liquidating. The reason for this is because what it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to spend more money on advertising, not out of your pocket. Again, it's going to allow you to spend more money on ads, and then what it's going to do is on your back end, you're going to be able to make money back, okay? So you're going to be able to liquidate with your first offer. So again, if we have a $50 product offer, we'll actually be able to lose money on the front end. Okay, does this make sense? So you want this to be $1 between $50 because it's easy to get people to spend money that way. And an additional option to this is you can have a continuity integration that could charge anywhere from $40 to $100 per month, which means you'd actually be able to make a residual passive income from this. So if you get one customer this month, that same one customer will pay you the month after, the month thereafter that, so you're never having to spend more money to acquire new customers. Does it make sense? So optionally, you could have a front-end offer that is a one-time purchase fee for $50, $30, $25, or what you can do is you can have an continuity integration, a continuity program or continuity product that charges every single month, like a subscription, between $40 and $100. Okay, so you can have one or the other. You could even have both if you want, but you need to pay attention to the third thing now, because the third thing is very important. This is where you're going to make most of your money, all right? So this front-end offer is going to cover your advertising costs. So it covers ad costs, CAC, covering advertising costs, all right? That's what the whole front-end offer is supposed to do. So whether you make money or you lose money on that front-end offer, it's irrelevant, because where you're going to make your money, your income, is on the back-end offer. And you want your back-end offer, so a second offer, to be in place that is a little bit higher ticket, okay? That's about $150 plus. The reason for that is because, again, you want to be able to invest in your business to be able to scale it up, and you also want to pay yourself. If you have only one offer in place that's ranging between $1 and $500 or $1 and $100, you're not going to be able to be financially free to the ability where you want to be. All right, you need to have a second tier product, guys. You need to have a top tier product that is at least over $150. Okay, and again, you can create this yourself. You can promote affiliate marketing products and services, and again, this is $150 in profit. I'm not talking revenue. This is all profit that I'm sharing with you here. And then the fourth thing that you want to have in place is promotional offers, okay? Promotional offers, tools, services, things that you can share with your email list. The cool thing with promotional offers is you can promote this offer again, and you can promote your first offer again, okay? So you're always having people see those first and those second offers that you originally shared with them, and repetition is the mother of all skill. If you share a product with somebody over and over and over again, they're going to be more likely to buy than as opposed to if they only saw it once. That's why you always see McDonald's advertisements. That's why you always see A&W. You always see Subway advertisements. They don't just advertise once. They keep advertising because they know psychologically the more they keep getting in front of people's faces, the more people are going to feel hungry when they watch it. The more people are, when they feel hungry psychologically, they're going to go to those restaurants. Okay, so that's why you want to always do promotional offers, whether it's with new products and services or you're re-promoting that back end offer, you're re-promoting that front end offer, because again, not everyone who gets on your email list from your capture page is going to buy your products initially. So you want to follow up with them doing promo offers with new and already introduced products. I hope that makes sense. So this is ultimately the big secret behind how you can actually market out there without you having to spend tons of money, without you having to spend your out-of-pocket money when you do it right. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, well, Brando, that's a lot of frickin' work. And you probably didn't say frickin', you probably said a bad word, but it's okay. We can swear on this. I swear all the time. Anyway, guys, another video for another time. So, yeah, it is a lot of work, going out there and having to put together a front-end offer that ranges from $1 to $50 that's irresistible to people to actually want to become your first-time customer. And then if you want, having a continuity monthly offer that pays you anywhere from $40 to $100 a month, and then, actually having a back-end offer that's over $150. It's a ton of work, right? And then obviously making sure you have a capture page that is converting at 30%. I mean, it can be hectic if you go out there and you try and do this yourself. It'll probably take you the next 6 months to actually set it all up. And doing the setup of things is not what's going to make you money. Income producing activities consists of marketing your business. That's what's going to make you sales. That's what's going to build your email list. So you really want to focus on that sooner than later, not always be tinkering around on the setup. So how do you skip the setup really quickly, and how do you get this done for you in the least technical manner? Well, there's two things you can do. There's actually two approaches. I'm going to share with you guys one in this video just for the sake of time, and the other one I do cover in depth and detail in my Unbreakable Traffic Academy course, and that's creating your own offer, your own membership community, which is what I found to be the most lucrative way to actually set up all of these things together in one. Because if you can go out there and let's say you use a private Facebook group that is based around your passion, so if you're interested in fishing, hiking, snowboarding, traveling, entrepreneurship, you're interested in literature, you're interested in art, okay, music, singing, fashion, whatever you're interested in, you can actually put together private Facebook groups. You can actually charge people to be a part of that private Facebook group, kind of like a membership website would. And guess what? You're charging people for your expertise, your knowledge, and for that one-on-one connection, all right, where you can post your videos in there, give them tutorials, give them your tips on your passions because you're the expert in that field. And people actually pay you for that. So I do teach that in my course in so much depth and detail, guys, but for the sake of this video, the other alternative to this is going out there and finding affiliate products that you can go and you can promote for a commission, and they have all these things integrated. Now, the example I'm going to share with you in literally just 30 seconds here is a side income stream I tried to start at the beginning of January 2017, so it's been a while now. By the time you're seeing this video, it could be a year, 2 years. It's been some time. Now, this particular example is not my main income stream. This was a side income stream I was trying to start from absolutely zero. I started a list from scratch with this, and it's still the list I currently have today that I share with you guys in all the examples that you've seen throughout this video series. And yeah, so let's go check it out. Let's go see that example. All right, cool. Alright, now let's share a live example of this, because so far I've just been kind of talking, and on the internet a lot of people talk but they don't actually have the results to share. Okay, so when it comes down to this, back in the beginning of 2017, January 2017, I came across an affiliate product that had all these things integrated in it. It had a front-end offer that was $1 to $50, and then it had a monthly continuity integration to it. It was about $47 a month, and then it had a ton of upsells that were over $150 per month. Okay, so I made sure I had a capture page that I created that was at 30% back at the beginning of January 2017. Obviously, times have changed. It's a different year now, or by the time you're watching, it'll probably be 2018, or maybe end of 2017 by the time you get this. But what I did was I got started in this affiliate program. Now, it actually no longer exists. Okay, it's actually no longer in existence. But if we go to my old email account, you can see beginning of January here. I'll try and zoom in maybe when I edit this video, but beginning of January I was able to right from the get-go start making sales in this specific business model, and multiple sales every single day up until February 1st, and then it kind of scaled up in February as well, and it kept going up and up and up, and then it actually ended up going out of business. Beginning of summer of 2017, a lot of things just went absolutely wrong with the company. But needless to say, that first month in January is really important to pay attention to, because if we look at the monthly commission update for 2017 with this particular company, where it wasn't my main business that I was actually promoting, this was just a side income stream, I was able to generate, if you add up all these numbers here, I'm sure if we do like 999, that's definitely over 30. I'm going to say over 40, maybe over 50 sales in total. So definitely, a ton of sales. And obviously I got 4 refunds, which equaled $119. But the total commission earned from this one affiliate product, which had all of these things integrated in it, had a front-end offer, back-end offer, a monthly continuity plan. All right. With my first month promoting it, I was able to make, an extra $1,600 in commissions. That's not that bad. Now, it's not life-changing. You're not going to be able to quit your job tomorrow. Maybe for some of you, that's your full-time income, and that's cool, but nothing spectacular. But how was I able to even do that? Well, what I did was I leveraged paid marketing. If we actually go back to my Aweber account, which I've showed you guys multiple times, if we go to view dashboard here to show you guys that I'm actually in my Aweber account, we can see there's a stupid video there. Let's look at clicks over time. All right, you guys can see we can only see these analytics if we're actually logged into our account. So this is my actual account. If we go to maybe the home here, I can show you guys that today I've generated 30 subscribers. It's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon. All right. Yesterday we generated 27 only because I was editing and tweaking my capture page. Okay, but I'm getting subscribers every single day. This is my actual account. All right, so what we're going to do is go to monthly new subscribers, and you guys will be able to see for the millionth time now, okay, that January was when I started this. It wasn't, 5 years ago, whatever, people try and hide and lie on the internet. I started this January 2017. I was able to, January 2017, go from 0 to my first month, 724 subscribers. I was able to go from no one knowing who I am to, at the end of January, having 724 new people like, know, and trust me. How was I able to do that? I tapped into paid marketing. Specifically, I tapped into Instagram. What I did was I went to Instagram, I searched up things related to my niche. So I'm into the internet marketing, make money online niche, market your business, attract customers and people to you, email marketing space. All right, that was kind of long intro, but that's my space. That's my expertise. That's my knowledge. Not fishing, hiking. I love to travel though. But I also know there's people who have passions like traveling, hiking, fishing. So if I can go out there and I can connect with people on Instagram who are interested in their passions, if they could be their own boss on the internet or learn how to start a business online to do more of what they love, do you think they'd be open to it? Absolutely. So what I would do as an example is I would connect with people based on their passion. So search for things like travel, come across Instagram influencers with, over, 200,000, 50,000 followers. And then I would message these Instagram influencers. I would negotiate with them pricing, kind of like some of the messages I have here. This is an old Instagram account that I have, but I'd send them messages like, hey, serious business inquiring into regards of doing business with yourself, wondering, what your average engagement is on your account currently, and they would get back to me saying, hey, we charge $20 a pop or $10 a pop, and then I'd try and lower the price. I would negotiate with them. Again, another skill you guys learned in the Traffic Academy course. If you haven't yet signed up for it, make sure you click that link down below. But that's how I was able to go from literally 0 to 724 new subscribers. It wasn't, stealing people's emails, scraping people's emails. I paid for traffic. Those people came to my capture page, entered their name and email here, got on it, and that equated to literally lots of sales every single day, like 3, 4, 5 sales every single day. All right, because I was doing Instagram paid advertising every single day. I didn't just pay for it once. I paid for it daily, okay? But it was able to reward me at the end of the month $1,600 in profit. And I think the amount of money I spent on Instagram influencers was $300. So my actual profit that I made from that would have been like $1,378. That's not bad. If you spent $300, every single month, and you knew you're going to make $1,300 back, how many times would you spend that $300? You'd spend it every single second of the day, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it, guys. That's the difference between being an amateur and taking forever, posting, commenting all over the place, and then having a structure and having a flow. Now, I probably would not have made $1,678 and then, subtract the advertising cost, $1,378. Okay, and keep this in mind, if I didn't have a front-end offer that was irresistible, and if I didn't have a continuity monthly option, and if I didn't have a back-end offer that was over $150 profit revenue, all right, profit margins. If I didn't have those things in place, I probably would not have made that income. I wouldn't have been able to create that side income. It probably would have been maybe a little bit less. Do you guys see that? Because if we go back to it, okay, there's people buying different types of products. One product here, I made $1,357. Most of the income, pretty much all the income I made from one product sale. Had I not had that product there, I wouldn't have been able to make that much. Do you see why it's so important to have back-end offers there as well, and continuity reoccurring offers there too? Okay? And then, of course, like I said, this company went out of business. It shut its doors. But it's good to have a structure in place like this if you really want to profit from advertising without having to spend money out of your actual pocket. So that said, guys and ladies out there, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did putting together for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, which I'm sure you probably do, again, I highly recommend you guys check out the Unbreakable Traffic Academy course. I go through exactly how to create and find your own front-end offer, whether you want to create your own based on your passion, whether it's fishing, hiking, sports, health and fitness, consulting, you're into entrepreneurship, motivation, whatever, or you want to promote an affiliate offer between that, and then also how to actually structure out a back-end offer, and then how to actually re-promote the back-end offer and the front-end offer in your promotional offer strategy. And then you want to make sure you have a 30% conversion rate on a capture page. I cover all of this, guys, and how to get targeted traffic through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, paid advertising, and a little bit of free methods in the course. So definitely go check it out if you haven't. It is the first link down below. Click it. But other than that, guys, this is the last video in the free training series. Very excited that you're able to complete it. Now it really just comes down to taking action on this information. Whether you decide to get in the course or you don't, it doesn't matter. You've learned so much now. Now go out there and start taking action. You know how to find and create a capture page with software. You know how to set up an autoresponder. You know how to drive traffic through a little bit of an amateur way, but it definitely worked for me, guys. In fact, if we look at my social blade, one thing that's really cool about the free traffic strategy I taught is if you do a video a day or 2 videos a day, in 90 days, if you do 1 video a day, that's going to equal 90 videos. Well, let's look at some of the free content marketing that I did with YouTube. I uploaded 88 videos on this specific YouTube channel. I was able to get, if I do a video a day, in 90 days, 3 months, I was able to get 45,000 video views in 3 months without doing a single paid advertisement with that free YouTube video marketing strategy. And I teach this a little bit in the Unbreakable Traffic course as well. I talk about it in depth and detail and how to leverage it with paid marketing to build your brand, build your audience, and obviously build out your email list. But if we look at another, YouTube channel that I created, Prosperity Network, and to show you guys that this is actually mine, there's my video right there, not too pretty. Right there I am, okay. Like all my videos, not too pretty, but if we look at it, it's got 78 uploads, so not even 3 months of uploading a video a day, and I was able to pretty much in 2 months with 78 videos get 64,000 1,000 video views. All right, another YouTube channel, Brando's Network, 96 uploads. So this is about 3 months of work, uploading 1 video a day. I was able to get 78,000 views in 3 months. All channels that were created and only used to put videos up for about 3 to 4 months, and collectively they're all over 50,000 views. This one's got 78,000 views. This one's got 61,000 views, 42,000 views. This one's got 86,000 views, all right? And they have less than 100 videos on them, except for one that's got 171. All right, these are all things you guys can do and create in the next 90 days with the free marketing that I taught last video. And again, you know, I do go in depth and detail on YouTube video marketing in the Unbreakable Traffic Academy course, because it is a good way to brand yourself. It is a good way to generate leads. It takes a little bit longer, all right, but you still want to have that in your arsenal while you focus, you know, 60% of your efforts on paid advertising, and then how to scale your paid advertising so you're not spending money out of pocket, where your marketing, the more you spend on it, the more you're making back. Okay, because your customers are essentially funding your advertising for you. So if you're interested in this stuff, if you want to make more sales, doesn't matter if you're an affiliate marketing business, network marketing business, or you know, you're not in a business whatsoever, this course is 100% for you. If you're a complete newbie with no experience, it's newbie friendly. So check it out, guys. First link in the description. I'm preaching and pitching now. But other than that, you guys can definitely go out there and implement what I've shared with you to go out there regardless and create results, whether you get started or not. Everyone works at their own pace. So I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, the next training, which will come out maybe in the next day, next 2 days. Just keep your eyes peeled. I always like to send emails with videos linking back to my YouTube channel, because my YouTube channel, Brando Linick, which is my main one, is where I do all my content, posting, sharing, strategies, secrets. It's where you get all your free stuff from. So I definitely recommend you guys definitely subscribe to that channel if you haven't. All right, you're crazy if you haven't. But other than that, guys, I'm rambling and I gotta go. So I will see you later. Hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic evening, morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is. And we'll talk to you guys later. Take care and peace out.
You got color in your cheeks. Do you ever get